Hello everybody, my name is Fyodor and welcome to my reaction to Demon Slayer Entertainment District Arc Season 2 Episode 17. The penultimate episode as far as I know. So let's see if we are finally getting a win against both Upper 6 demons and get it done this episode. Last episode was a mix of things like Tengen backstory and, backstory for the three wives like Hinatsuru, because she almost died last episode. But that death was denied by Tanjiro because he blended both water and Hinokami Kagura breathing into a new style of breathing, which he hasn't named yet. But that is the epiphany that he has now, so let's see where this develops. What also happened was the decapitation of Daki in the 3v1 against her, where Inosuke pulled through and basically got it done. But all of that was basically for nothing because Inosuke got stabbed, Tengen apparently beaten, lost his hand, and Zenitsu seems to sacrifice himself to keep Tanjiro safe from Daki's extremely big attack that she's now doing. So I'm super excited to see where this episode goes, so let's not wait any longer and let's get right into it. Alright. I think that this has probably just become my favorite episode of Demon Slayer. Fuck, that was a nice episode. It was so intense the whole way through. It kept me guessing. It didn't really show us any ways out of the situation before they happened. This episode was a masterpiece, I'd say. I mean, the way that Gyutaro was playing with Tanjiro, breaking his fingers, which I absolutely hated, and honestly, I thought at this point I should have been, at least a little hardened against things like that after, My Hero Academia and the arm, leg, finger breaking that happened in that show. And I hated every time I saw Tanjiro's fingers. He didn't even fix them into the right position. He just left them like that. I think them, bending in the wrong direction was what disgusted me that much. And then I guess I really wasn't sure. Maybe Tanjiro would have become a demon. That was really an option because I didn't see any other way out of that. A few episodes back when I was, theorizing about a demon slayer, back when Gyutaro was given the offer of becoming a demon. And, I was analyzing that, but, if he got blood from Gyutaro, he would have been under the curse of Kibutsuchi, so he wouldn't have been able to do anything against other demons, or Kibutsuchi himself. So I thought that maybe he would say, yeah, I'm gonna become a demon, or something like that, but I am gonna take the blood of my sister to transform, which would maybe give him, the opportunity to break free of Kibutsuchi's curse, if it works like that. Maybe not. So yeah, that whole thing was so intense, but he was doing a Joseph Joestar in a way, with, a plan that's been really complicated, running away, which, is the trademark JoJo technique, and then finding a kunai, actually, using that to poison Gyutaro and almost slicing his head off again. Even with the help of Zenitsu, who broke out with apparently a faster version of his already OP technique that he can only use twice, which is pretty interesting. And he almost cut off Nagi's head as well. Then of course Tengen was still alive because he used his muscles to stop his heart. And I'm a little disappointed, or not in on it, basically, on the way that Tengen and Inosuke survived. Tengen using his muscles to stop his heart is a little bullshit, and Inosuke shifting his internal organs around, because he's so flexible or stuff like that, in combination with being immune to poison because he grew up on a mountain, which doesn't make a lot of sense. So yeah, that's I guess my least favorite thing of this episode, because it's kind of, Attack on Titan Reiner transfers his consciousness into his body levels of Aspull, and let's see if we ever hear of that thing again, or if he ever does it again, or if it's just like the AOT thing where it got used once and never again. But yeah, still tense as shit. Teamwork makes the dream work. And Tengen and Tanjiro vs Gyutaro, and Inosuke and Zenitsu vs Naki again, with amazing animation, like even the fire alone when they were just talking. This is like way better than the movie, and we really have to compliment Ufotable here because it is amazing. But yeah, they finally do it. They cut off Gyotaro's and Daki's head, and this time I really, really hope that it was the last time that they have to do this and it worked, and that, the last attack from Gyutaro that we were left off is just his last, lashing out at the world, so to say. So maybe I should make my official guesses of who is still alive next episode. And honestly, I'm just gonna go from my gut here and say that Tengen died. He was the closest to the attack. He protected Tanjiro, so Tanjiro is probably safe. Nezuko is kind of in her box, so might be safe as well. But the attack did have such a wide range and probably killed... It might have killed a lot of people that were there. I'm not sure if Zenitsu or Inosuke are still alive or not. And for some reason, my gut tells me that Zenitsu is alive, but Inosuke has a real chance of dying after this episode. And the wives, yeah. I think the wives are gonna stay alive. At least 2 of them. I don't know which ones. To, show the effect of Tengen's death on them. So yeah, these are my guesses for which people survived and which not. So I guess let's wait one more week for the last episode that's gonna clear this whole thing up, I guess. Let's hope as many people as possible survive. And yeah, let's stay excited for the next episode. As always, if you like this reaction, you can like, comment, subscribe or share this video. These are generally the best things that you can do for me for free, and that would help me out the most right now. As would checking out my Patreon, where you can get things like early access to non-live reaction shows like B&A Brand New Animal and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure that I am doing up to 1 week into the future, as well as full-length timer reactions for basically any show that I watch, where you can sync up your own episodes to my reactions and watch it like that. So if you're interested into any of that, go check it out down in the description below. But with all of that out of the way, I hope I'll see you in the next episode, and until then, bye bye.